Good morning. Welcome back or welcome to Yoga with Ciara. Um, I was watching the sunrise this morning and I got delayed. It was so beautiful. Oh my God. So sunrise here won't be until 7:15. And yeah, just the sky was this amazing pink. And I kept saying, oh, I'll go in now. And oh my, it was just so beautiful. And then I was reminded, we have Bear here as always. I was reminded of Glimmers. So way back in December, we found glimmers in everyday life. And then I was thinking about how within promises, how do we find glimmers? How do we find moments of awe and wonder and sparkliness within our days? And so then, yeah, so it was like, and then wholesome comes into that as well. Self-love in its own way as well. So yeah, how to find the glimmers in the promises. And yeah, so I was very inspired by that this morning. So come into your child's pose and we shall move. And sorry I'm late. The sunrise was just so epic. So great, come. Coming into your child's pose. Knees are bent. Arms are long and out, or head is resting somewhere on your hands or something like that. And just deeply fold. Find your breath through the back of your body, through the deep of you. Walk your hands over towards the left. I like bending my left elbow and bringing my hand beside my knee as I lengthen through the right side of my body. Nice. Other way. Reach your left hand long, dropping your right hand beside you, or walking your right hand to whatever position feels comfortable for you. And just find your breath. Nice. Come forward onto your hands and knees, arching your back, rounding your back, arching your back, rounding your back, arching, rounding. So walk your hands one handprint forward, round your back, sit your bum back. And then arching your back, draw forward. Round your back, sit your bum back, arching your back, drawing forward. So you can bend your elbows on the way forward or your arms can stay straight. Rounding on the way back, arching on the way forward. Rounding on the way back, arching on the way forward. One more time. Rounding on the way back, arching on the way forward. Nice. Tuck your toes under, pull back into your downward dog. Pull your heels down, lengthen through your legs. Find that sense of connection. That sense of really deeply feeling, sensing. I'm really enjoying lengthening and feeling into my feet. So I'm lifting up onto my toes, drawing my heels down. And I'm just doing that a few times.
Nice. Turn your toes towards the right side of your mat. Bend your knees and then let your left bum fall to the floor. Come all the way back up. Downward dog. Turn your toes towards the left. Bend your knees. Drop your right bum down. All the way down. Land on the floor. Nice. Come all the way back up. Turn your toes towards the right. Bend your knees. Drop your left bum down. All the way back up. Turn your toes towards the left. Drop your right bum down. All the way back up. Nice. Come into a plank pose. Long and strong through your body. And then push back into your downward dog. Come into a plank pose. You're pulling backwards through your spine like you're trying to do a cat pose with your spine. Legs are long. Pull your spine backwards. Nice. Downward dog. Cool. One more time. Plank pose. Pull your spine backwards. Super. Drop your knees down. Drop your belly all the way down to the floor. Bend your elbows. Let your head rest on the back of your hands and just pause. Or you can turn your head to the side if you wish. Find your breath. Let your breath fill into your belly. Wow, it's so bright outside. It's just so exciting. This is so exciting. I just love it. To watch the lightning, the brightening. It's so wonderful. So focus. So bring your elbows to the floor underneath your shoulders. I'm going to interlock my hands because you can, but you don't have to. Tuck your toes under. Your knees are going to stay on the floor. Lift your belly off the floor. And then drop your belly down. Reach your arms back. Lift through your spine. Toes are lifted. Bum is squeezing. Bend your elbows. Push your elbows down. Drop your head. Lift your belly off the floor. Drop your belly down. Reach your arms back. Squeeze your bum. Lift your toes. Reach your fingers. Nice. One last time. Elbows to the floor. Lift your belly off the floor. Rounding your back. Breathing into your belly. And then dropping down. Lift your fingers back. Squeeze your bum. Rise through your spine. Super. Push back into your child's pose and pause. Whatever version of child's pose suits you. Really settle into it. Nice. Let's see what it's like to sit on our feet. So you might find that this is not the thing for you at all. You might find that you can do it for a few moments, but then your feet start to tell you something. You might find that your knees tell you something. You might find that you're upright up top and that you're just sitting your bum backwards a little bit and just meeting something in your knees as you do this. But every range, find your edge in every range, or your limit, or your working edge. So working edge is a sense of wholesomeness, a sense of depth, connection to what is, but not forcing and not in any way pushing it beyond its range of wellness. Just feel, what is the range of wellness of your knees? And that's not the end of your range and struggling. That's like back a little bit. Where is there ease in your knees? And don't care about the shape that you're in. Feel into the feeling that you're in. Nice. Come all the way forward. Push back into your downward dog. Lengthening back. Push into your heels. Push down into your hands. Breathe into your belly. Nice. Walk your feet forward. Slowly rolling up. Come all the way up to stand. Nice. So stand at the front of your mat with your feet hip distance apart. Pause. Just feel that through your body. Nice. Bring all your weight to your right foot and just let your left foot float. And really feel I am standing on the right foot. And I feel that in my foot, in my shin, in my knee, in my thigh, in my hip, in my waist, and even in my shoulder on the right. Bring your left foot to the floor, transfer your weight, and lift your right foot off the floor. Feel your foot, your shin, your knee, your thigh, your hip, the waist. I can feel it in my armpit, in my ribs, my shoulder. Even a little bit into that side of my face, I feel more dense. And again, right foot on the floor, lift your left knee up. Or whatever point, maybe your toe is still hovering off the floor, find your distance. So if you can, bring your knee up parallel to your hip. If not, float just off the floor. Stay with your arms as they are, or reach your arms up towards the ceiling. So with the balance that we're doing for promises, we're really challenging that there is a range of you guys. There's some people who have been practicing every single one of these classes. Oh my God, Kathleen and Lorna, I don't know how you've done every single one, and I've done every single one. I'm very in awe of you. And then there's some of you who pop in and out, and then there's some that are just beginning. Odette, welcome. Tara, welcome. And so there's that thing of how do you find your range in your balance? Nice. Change your weight. Bring your left foot to the floor. Float your right foot off. Bring your right knee straight up. Nice. Pause. Stay there. Whatever your balance is, maybe you reach your arms up toward the ceiling. Maybe reach one arm up. So balance is a really dynamic place. There's nothing, there is a stillness, but it's incredibly dynamic in the stillness. There is a tensile tensegrity that's manifesting or expressing itself through your body. There's a connectivity and a poise. Nice. Lower your arms down. Bring your right foot to the floor. Bring your left foot back behind you and reach your left arm up towards the ceiling. Right hand is on your hip. Lift your left toes off the floor just a tiny bit. Reach deeply up into your left arm. Breathe. Whatever version of balance that you're doing is wonderful. Find that length. So can you get longer where you are? That sense of reaching your left foot back more and your left arm back more as well. So it's like they're moving towards each other a little bit more. Nice. Slowing down. Finding glimmers in your practice. So feeling and admiring or celebrating the moments of things in your practice. Right toes to the floor, right arm up towards the ceiling, left hand to your hip. And lift. Or keep your toe on the floor and hover. So find your distance. Maybe bring your hand and your foot a bit closer together as they reach backwards. Find your length. So much light, it's so glorious. So exciting. Lower your foot to the floor. Pause. I'm just swaying my neck from side to side. And then dropping my neck down, my chin down, over to the side. Chin down, over to the side. Roll your shoulders in a big circle. And then roll in the other direction. Nice. We'll do one sun salutation. Standing to the front of your mat. Reach your arms wide. Bring your palms together. Reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees. Come all the way down. Hands to the floor. Forehead to your knees. Feel that rounding deeply through your spine. The tucking in of your chin. Hands to your shins, lift your chest and arch your back, look forward. Feel that opening into the chest, the arching of the back. Hands to the floor, step your right foot back. Deepen into the front of that right hip. Breathe into your belly. Drop your right knee down. Left hand, left knee. Bend your right elbow. And then reach the right hand up towards the ceiling, reaching up and maybe looking up. So looking up is the wobbliest version of this. So maybe looking forward is what you do, or looking up and finding your balance in the midst of the wobble. Nice. Bend your elbow, hand to the floor, other hand to the floor. Step back into your plank. Knees to the floor, belly to the floor. Reach your arms back, squeeze your bum, lift your toes, reach your arms back into this. Bring your hands to the floor. Push back into your cat, all the way back into your downward dog. Bend your right knee. Bend your left knee. Bend your right knee. Bend your left knee. Nice. Stretch your right foot up towards the ceiling, lengthening up. And then either swing your foot forward or bend both knees, bring them to the floor, lean over towards the left. Take your right hand off the floor and sweep your right foot out to the side and then forward. Nice. Lengthen your left leg. Pause. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Pause. Nice. Drop your arms down, reach your arms wide, palms come together, reaching up, looking up. Bending your elbows, bending your knees all the way down. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Hands to your shins, lift your chest, look forward. Hands to the floor, step your left foot back. Pause. Drop your left knee to the floor, right hand, right knee, rise up, bend your left elbow, and then reach your left hand up towards the ceiling. And either looking forward or looking up. As before, up is a little bit more wobbly, so choose your distance. Nice. Bend your elbow, hand to the floor, step back into your plank, knees down, belly down. Reach your arms back, squeeze your bum, lift your toes, reaching your arms back. Nice. Hands to the floor, push back, downward dog. Bend your right knee, bend your left knee, bend your right knee, bend your left knee. Bend both knees a little bit. Stretch both legs. Bend both knees. Stretch both legs. Stretch your left foot up towards the ceiling. And either swing your foot forward or drop both knees down, lean over towards the right. Sweep your left foot out to the side, forward. Lengthen your right leg. Step forward. Hands to the floor, forehead to your knees. Slowly rolling up. Reach your arms wide, palms come together. Palms come to rest in front of your chest. Super cool. Come sit on the floor and just do a circle with your belly. And just meet the deep of your spine. Big skipping rope with your spine, or my analogy is always that I feel like I'm a Brillo pad in the middle of a barrel trying to clean the center of the barrel. And I'm circling the other direction. Super. Cross your legs. You can have a seat underneath your bum. You can be in a chair, some kind of support. Bring your palms together in front of your heart. Nice. Reach your arms forward, thumb and forefinger touch. Bring your arms wide and high. Lean into your chest. Back of your hands come together. Lean into your back as you round. Scoop your hands towards your heart and offer forward from your heart. Thumb and forefinger down. Back of your hands come together, rounding. Scoop towards your belly. And the offering forward, I really feel like I'm offering. I go slowly with the offering and I feel this really profound sense of offering. Thumb and forefinger touch, up and wide. Lean into your chest, back of your hands come together. Scoop towards your heart, all that you love, offering forth from your heart. Thumb and forefinger touch down, back of your hands come together. Scoop towards your belly and offer forth all that you know and all of your creativity. One last time. Thumb and forefinger touch, back of your hands come together, scoop towards your heart and really gather for it all that is well and all that is wholesome and all that glimmers and all the commitments and all of everything, and just hold it in your hands and just love all of that. All of you in your hands. That preciousness, that amazingness, that you-ness. Feel the community holding you as you hold this, and then gather that back in and know that you are well, that you are enough, and that this is okay. And breathing into your belly, feeling your hands on your heart. Nice. Come lie on the floor, all the way down. Land on the floor, pause. It seems Promises is 26 minutes long, so I'm really sorry. It's a bit longer. That was amazing. Thank you so much for joining me. Thanks so much for being here. I'll see you again tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to start into our tins. We're going to start into our tins. Have your tins or your weights handy. Bethan, I think we still have yours. So great. I will see you all tomorrow. Thanks really for joining me. And slán slán. Bye.